Hey everybody, Average Picker here. I'm gonna do a little lock exchange with AJ Clark and send him this one. I'm gonna take one final stab at it. This is one from, there we go, bottom of keyway. This is one from, what is it, CovertGaming. Sent it to me a while back and it kicked my butt, absolutely hammered me. I sent it off and it ended up back in my possession. And honestly, it just kind of got me psychologically defeated. Kind of went into the naughty bucket, I suppose you would call it. What is going on with those cats? So we're going to give it another try here before we get it out of the possession. Let's see what we can get. Don't have high hopes. Like I said, I'm psychologically defeated. Going bottom of keyway tension. I haven't tried that on this lock a whole lot, but I do know I'm prone to, as I get stuff to set on this lock, I go harder and harder and harder and harder tension until I'm just white knuckling at the end, and I know that's not the way to do it. It's just one of those things I end up doing because I just get so frustrated with the pins falling. I just keep trying to jam everything in there. Now, this does mean I have a little less room to operate in. I have picked this lock, or I've tried to pick it so many times. I actually have predictions somewhere in a past video, probably over a year ago, what I thought was in it. And the thing is, I don't think there's anything crazy going on in this thing. I think it's just some good pins and light serration work. There's no alien tech in there, I don't think. I don't know if I've ever saw, I don't even know if it's going around. I heard that Covert, I don't think he's on the scene that much anymore, but I heard he had made a Medico challenge lock. So that's got to be a beast. So it's probably going to be a fairly quiet video. I'm doing it again though. I am getting harder and harder tension on there. I just took all tension off, dropped everything. I'm going to try to start in the back. Something did shift, but that could have just been the tension wrench settling. Oh, that That might still be there. Okay, I thought I'd overset. think one is overset. Man, is it? Yeah, one was overset big time. Shouldn't have been though. Let's try out picks. Hoping going with this lighter pick, it'll stop me from tightening tension down more and more. Not great lifting in the back, but something definitely moved. Is one overset? No, one is not. Actually, one looks like it's set. Everything's kind of generally feeling set. Well, no. Definitely in the back. Don't understand why this lock gives me so much trouble. Well, at this point, I think it's just in my head. Oh, what was that? Okay, that was definitely new. Gosh, I do not want to. I've never had the core move like that. I know you couldn't see it. Trying to be real careful here now. I'm picking very slow. Oh God, oh, that didn't feel good. Picking very slowly. Fucking kidding me. There's our key. Was not expecting that. Okay. Let's open it up. Let's see what we got. Oh my cow. We're loaded with little torque bits back there. All right. Holy cow. I know that took a while. But the weird thing is, it didn't feel all that bad there. I don't know, is it just switching tensioning? Something's gonna fit that. Not exactly what you want to use, but it'll fit. Still can't believe this crap. I mean, I have put a lot of time into this lock, not like an excessive amount. It's one of those locks that's just bugged me, but it's always, you know, it's sat back there in the corner. I need to go dig up that old video. Oh, don't tell me it's only 5-pin as well. Yeah, it's one of those locks. It's like it's kind of just sat back in the corner of my head. Oh, let's turn that. I can't believe it's only 5-pin. I really thought it was 6-pin. It does have holes for 6. I wonder how many times I have gotten back there and hit that. Just definitely feeling it, and just you felt it was overset back there. I could analyze this till the cows come home probably. I think it would be neat though. Maybe I'll insert it when I'm editing together. What my prediction was. I don't understand though. And like when I'm pulling out, you'll see it in a minute, why this thing gave me such a run for my money. And maybe it was, it just got in my head and I just kept throwing it on the back burner and didn't come up and address it. It's like all the springs the same. Yep. All right. Oh crap. Could I have had that off camera anymore? Sorry about that, guys. Still can't believe I cracked it. It's gonna be a long video though. I apologize for that. Let's flip the camera and take a look at this. Okay, we don't have anything upstairs, and we do have some light work here. You can see it's been hit just a little bit on 1 and 2 go in the one direction, 3, 4, and 5 go in the other. you know, this one doesn't surprise. Actually, I'm surprised it's not this way as well, but that does not surprise me on 3. Let's look at our pins. I do not remember a year or so ago what I predicted, but I did predict light serrations. That is pretty much what we're seeing. That falling onto this one might have been that slight core movement I felt, maybe. Yeah, these are not wild serrations by any means. I still can't believe I opened this. I feel like I need to go crack a beer or something and celebrate. Yeah, it's a lot of light serration work, a little bit of spool element. These overset so easily. Okay. All right, there we go, everybody. That is the Covert Gaming lock. That has kicked my butt for a minute. I'm gonna go try to pull my predictions on this and splice it in somehow. Have a good one. Okay, I know that's gonna make the video a little bit longer, but I thought this would be kind of fun. I used to always say, even if you don't get a lock open, as long as you are learning something about it, that's what's important. So I thought this would be fun. I went back, I dug out my video from 2018, my predictions about this lock. Just remember, this lock went out of my possession and actually came back in to it. So it was out of my possession for about a year. So let's see. I didn't make full predictions, but it's interesting because this time it surprised me. But I did in 2018 predict that the 6th chamber was empty. That was right. I predicted elongated holes. I don't know what. So I felt like he had bored a couple of these out. The video, I had some more detailed notes on how I thought that was. I don't know if you'd really count that or not, but just kind of interesting. So one, I thought that they had a serration in the driver and a serration in the key pin. I said a serration, that's more spool-like. I'm not sure how you want to count that one. Let's see, 2 I said had a spool-like element, a serration and a serration in the key pin. So we do sort of have that. I did not, that's much more uniform than what I pictured. I envisioned a deeper spool and then kind of just a base cut. 3, I thought the driver had 2 serrations in it. And you can see it only has 1. I didn't make any prediction on the key pin. 4, I thought was spool-like. And I also said it was the lowest of the lifts, which it is. I did not come up with any of that cut stuff, though. That is on the key pin. But I guess maybe, yeah, I'll leave it to you if you want to give me that one or not. And 5 I said was standard. And you can see 5 is not standard. 5 has a little cut there and kind of almost a step down cut on the key pin. So yeah, that was my base prediction. The video I went through in much more detail, how it arrived at some of these conclusions and things like that, and things you could learn from a lock even just by not picking it. That was back in 2018. So yeah, there we go. Just a brief look at what I thought was the case and what actually turned out to be the case. So Covert, I doubt you're ever going to see this video. Yeah, this lock drove me nuts and I don't know why. like I said, it just got in my head. But I'm glad to get it picked, and I'm glad to get it going out of my possession. And I will make another prediction. Everyone else is going to have a much easier time with this thing than I did. I don't know why it kicked my butt like it did. All right, everybody, have a good one.